Hey everybody! So I am sitting in the front seat because it is hot in the back, and I had to put one of my microfiber tiles up there because the sun was streaming in this window and not that window. It's a whole situation. So let me know if you can hear me, and we'll get this 1 hour live started because I need to go to bed. How is everybody? So if you have seen the thumbnail of this video and you've seen my Instagram and you've seen my stories and you've seen my community tab, then you know that the PBS documentary that I was a part of back in 2018 is finally live. Yeah. I encourage you to watch all 6 episodes. My episode is episode number 2. But you do see me in episode number 6 as well, because episode number 6 is talking about the 2019 RTR, and so I was there. I will say I am a teeny bit disappointed that it's so short because they followed me to Maine and we were together like 4 days and they all got just cut to 6 minutes. Like, I was like, wow, that's not really an episode, even though you guys are calling it an episode. Like, I was thinking it'd be at least 45 minutes to an hour, but c'est la vie. I am going to be contacting the 2 gentlemen who did the documentary, who came out. So maybe I could do my own on some of that footage. I don't know what's going on with my hotspot, but it's been acting funky lately. So I may have lost you guys already, but when the battery is in it, it acts real funny. So we may lose the signal and then get it back again. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what's going on here. Jordan Dandridge is saying, make sure you call me. I don't think I have a phone number for you, and I normally don't call people that I don't know. So please email me, Jordan, and we can communicate that way. Hey, everybody. Mr. G says it was a good documentary. Thanks, Mr. G, for watching. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get my episode 2, to get all the views. So go over there, watch it. Watch it more than once. Share it with people on your social media. Share it with family. Share it with friends. Episode number 2. We need to get the most views. It's not a competition, but yes, it is. Anyway, yeah, I just am like in awe of the fact, because I honestly was like, okay, this is not gonna happen. It's not gonna get picked up. That's what the wait for, really. Of course, it takes a lot of time to edit all that 4 days of footage down to the 6 minutes. But yeah, it's like they kept in touch with me every few months or so, and I would get in touch with them every 3 or 4 months and be like, hey, are we a go? Because they were waiting for it to be picked up while they were in the editing process and all that. So yeah, it was interesting to see that process and how long it takes from shooting something to it being picked up and the project being given the thumbs up to go. So, because the higher ups have to watch everything once it's all edited and tweaked, and they have to say, yes, you can make it live. And even though this is on their YouTube channel for, through PBS, it still took that much time. I can't even imagine like a show being on the actual channel, how long that would, definitely, I don't know how long that process would take, like to get on to have a documentary on the actual TV, channel be approved. That must take some time, really. But I thank you guys for watching. I'm so excited about it. I just cannot wait. Yeah, and they have, of course, Bob Wells is there. They have Novel Culture, Lavelle in Paris. There is Giuseppe, who does the tea bus. And I think, I don't know the other couples or people very well, so I didn't really get a feel for them. But I loved episode 6, where they were, I had talked to them about the diversity, so yeah, I definitely I'm glad they last episode at RTR that they did show some brown and black faces when they were showing things. You did see our Vanner Fanner camp. It said Vanner Fam sign, and you saw our campfire a couple of times. So that was pretty cool. I don't know, just really excited. Like, I'm just like, I couldn't stop smiling at work all night because I didn't find out until yesterday evening, probably like 30 minutes or so before it was time for me to go to work. Yeah, because he's on well, the person who, the one of the two people that filmed me is on kind of on the West Coast area. Well, is he in Texas? Maybe that's not West Coast. No, that's not West Coast. Anyway, his time is different. So I guess he didn't realize it was a little later for me here on the East Coast. But anyway, I just had a good time. They are really good. Ben and David were really, really fun to work with. It's not an episode on television. There is a link to it. I will put it in the description box of this live video. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. I forgot. But it's all on YouTube. You can watch as many times as you want. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what I was about to say, but yeah, I'm excited. Let's see. I'm going to answer some questions or read some comments, I guess, because I don't really see any questions. Clarity in the Wind says, yeah, videos get cut quite a bit, but I think it was fantastic. You did a great job. Really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Motivation Garden, the episode showed the essence of you. Quality over quantity. You rocked it. PBS is a big deal. Thank you. Mr. G says, I need to watch all the episodes. Yeah. Gerald says, hello, Crystal. I'm looking forward to watching. Just went on YouTube. What episode are you in? 2. Alicia, sorry, can't stay. Just stopped to say congrats. Thank you, Alicia. What else? I think that's it. Hey, Life of Loves. You supposed to be at work. What you doing on a what you doing on a live? You supposed to be working. Autumn says, I remember when they were filming the doc. I really enjoyed watching it last night. It was awesome. Oh, thank you. Hey, Miss M. Thanks for dropping in, just saying hi. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the love. Yeah, if you look at my episode number 2, you'll see that I was actually I was in Cardinal at that time. So I was doing my live feed. And I think in the beginning of that live, I had mentioned that we're going to be filming for the documentary, and that they wouldn't show the screen so clearly, but just yeah, it was fun. We were actually in Maine at the like a travel center place, because I spent the night at that travel center, and that's where we filmed that portion. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Hi, Mona Lisa. Oh, Los, you took your lunch for my live. Thank you. Mwah. I appreciate that. Yes, don't forget to thumbs up, guys, this video as well. Renee says PBS is one of the few channels I watch consistently for their quality. Awesome. Thank you. So happy to catch you live. Well, thanks. I'm glad you were able to catch me live. Thank you guys so much. I just feel like I made it. I'm a star. No, not really. It's growth for the channel. It's growth for the family, right? I'm expecting that 20K to happen real quick now, right? Everybody's gonna see that episode and be like, oh, let me go see what she's about. They did ask me for my link to my channel, my website, and my social media stuff, and I did give that to them, but it was not in the description box. So if you look, I did do a comment under my episode, and I believe under the episode 6, where I'm also in there. So I put my own information down below, because it was like, look, if you're going to put us on video, like, give us that shout out, give us that boost. Because I think all of the people they showcased have a YouTube channel. So, like, that's the least y'all can do is put our YouTube channel in the description box. Anyway. Hey, Imga. First time catching a live. Oh, congrats. Thanks for jumping on live for the first time. Appreciate it. Mama's Hen said, are there future documentaries planned for you from them? I have no idea. Nothing that I have heard. Um, oh, Autumn said something about my hair. Hold on, I didn't see that. Love the curls today. Very pretty. Oh, thank you. Clarity is saying I totally agree with Autumn. My hair looks super cute. So what I did is you can't really see because I'm bent up, but this is coming in loose. So what I did is I have a it's kind of ratty right now. I need to redo it, but I have a flat twist going on in the back. So I took the mohawk and I can't really turn without knocking this down. Hold on. I'll give you 2 seconds here. So I have a flat twist going up of the mohawk. I need my sides cut. As you can see, this is ridiculous. I have to brush them now. And you know me, when it gets to the point where I have to brush them, then I'm over it. But yeah, I took the mohawk. I did a flat twist up here a few days ago. It's time for this to come out and get re-wet, re-moisturized, and redone. Because honestly, if I don't put it away, I'm going to just get scissors and clippers and cut all my hair off. And I'm really not 100% sure what I want to do with it yet. So I feel like if I just cut it all off or go to the barber and get it cut off, that I'm going to regret it maybe. I don't know. It's just hair. It'll come back. But yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. And I know I've talked to you guys about this before. I don't know. Why are you texting me when we're on the live? Anyway. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what's going on with the hair. I don't know what's going on with the hair. Let's get back to the live. So Mama's Hand says, are there future documentaries planned for you from them? I don't know. I don't know if this is something that they're going to do like a Where Are They Now or a year later. Let's see what's up with them. Let's revisit them. Because like I said, it's been over a year since they filmed that. That was September of 2018. So, I mean, this September will be 2 years, really, but it's just now going live. So I'm not even in the same vehicle. My lifestyle is completely different. I'm stationary. I'm working. So it's just, it would be nice to have a follow-up with them. So, yeah. Is it Rita? Ritia? Hi, Crystal from South Carolina. Love your hair. You are awesome. Congrats. Thank you. Congratulations. Much support from Minnesota. How are you liking the new job? From Melinda. Everything is good. I am still trying to figure some things out with work, and that's something you'll see in later videos. Hey, Shays. Faye says, when I go to Hollywood, take y'all with me. Of course, the Vanner family all goes. If I get put on, y'all get put on. M God wants to know when are you heading to Arizona, passing through when you are heading to Arizona, passing through New Mexico by west end of New Mexico, hoping to see you. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Trucker, aka John. Hello from oh my goodness, people are texting me. I can't. Hello from Sherbrooke, Quebec. When is it coming out? What station? Which it's not. It's all on YouTube, guys. There is a link. If you go to my community tab, there is a link there. I will put the link in the description of this video once this video is done processing. It's all on YouTube. All on YouTube. Watch to your heart's desire and share. No, there will be no Freaky Fridays at this point in time. Nope. I think I got all the things answered. Hello to those just jumping on. Don't forget to do your thumbs up, guys. Click out with the X, thumbs up, pop back, or turn your phone or device, portrait, click the thumbs up and turn it back to landscape. It depends on what device you're on. Don't forget those thumbs up. They do help. That's a way you can help the channel grow and push us up in the YouTube algorithm. Not cost you nothing. Thumbs up, that's all. Share it to Twitter. Did I share it to Twitter? No, I did not share it to my Twitter. It is on my Instagram though. If you go to @CrystalVanner, it is there. And the link is in my bio of my Instagram. If you prefer to get it that way, you can. Oh, you shared it to Twitter. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it. Yes, please share it on your social media platforms. Even one extra watch is better than, none. So definitely share it on your Facebook page, share it on your social media platforms, or if you're in any van dwelling groups on Facebook that allow you to share links, definitely put it in there. I would greatly appreciate all of the likes, the shares, and the views. That will definitely help boost me up and grow this family and grow the channel, and that therefore helped me to give you better content. So yes, how did it feel having them follow me for all those days? So it was fun. They are really hilarious. Very fun guys. Ben and David were really fun to work with. They made me feel very comfortable. The hardest thing for me was not looking at the camera. They didn't want me to look directly into the camera. So they took turns sitting next to the camera, and so I would talk directly to them and not look right into the camera, because doing YouTube, I'm always trying to remember to look in the camera. So that was like the hardest thing for me. It was like, okay, don't look in the camera, talk to the person here. So yeah, but it was really, really fun. Again, like I said, they traveled with me to Maine. So I started from Virginia up to Maine. They were in New York. Ben came from, I think he's in Texas, to New York, because David is in New York. They rented a car and we met up just a little past New York, and they went from, north of New York. I don't even remember what state we were in, but up to Maine. And then they left, I want to say they started driving maybe the evening before the morning I left, maybe. Anyway, it was fun. Like I said, we got so much footage. We found some empty roads, like with that drone shot that you see following my van. They GPS different streets and roads and stuff, and so yeah, we had to figure out, okay, where can we go just to drive a straight. We just want you to drive straight and have as least amount of cars as possible. So they were very professional, very fun. We laughed. We had a good time. They actually ate with us once we were done filming in the Lobster Claw restaurant, where if you saw my episode, you saw I had two Vanner family members come, and they were willing to be filmed. So we just a snippet of our talking to each other, but I think we sat there for a couple hours, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, and so yeah, it was fun. We had a good time, and then the three of us parked together at the travel center. And I believe the two of them have met up and camped and done things together too. And I want to say they're both in Maine. Anyway, it was fun. Can I friend you on Facebook? No, you may follow me on Instagram, or you can check out the community tab here on YouTube. I do a lot of posting there. Pretty much everything I post on my Twitter, Instagram is all on the community tab. I usually just post the same thing, so it's like all on all the platforms. But no, I am no longer doing anything related to Facebook friending. I have just the right amount of people on Facebook. I don't plan on adding any more. So if that's your platform of choice for social media, I would suggest you go to the community tab here on YouTube, because you're already on the YouTube platform. You basically go to my YouTube page, you scroll across the top, it'll say home, videos, playlists, and then I think it says stories and community. Like, it's across the top. You just scroll over when it hit community, and you'll see all those posts, just tons of posts. Veronica says, how are you? Hair and skin look great. Thank you. Thank you, Shays. Like. Anyone want to? Oh, yeah, we don't do that here. We don't do that. Oh, gosh, I can't. Yes, Facebook's not letting me. YouTube's not letting me. Can somebody take the Jake Rimmer, okay, anyone want to sub swap comment and delete that? And if he does it again, block him. Yes, you may post a link here. Of course you may post a link here. Clarity says, guys, don't forget to use all caps and put emojis in front of your questions. In front of and behind. How did you meet them for them to ask you to do a documentary? So they reached out to me. I honestly am not sure how they found me. I think they were searching YouTube, I believe. And well, probably not now, but at that time, I think I was probably, and I'm not trying to like high horse or anything. I'm not doing that, trust and believe. So trolls, I think I was probably the most watched Black woman van dweller, nomader on YouTube at the time they were searching for people to do this documentary, I believe. So I believe that's how they found me. Because again, looking for diversity within this story that they're trying to tell. So yeah, yep. I think that's how I was found because they reached out to me. I did not find them. So I just got an email one day, and then a couple emails back and forth, and a little more info was exchanged, and then phone numbers were exchanged, and then phone calls happened, and then text message happened, so yeah, it just, yeah. So I did not, the curls is popping. Everyone's really saying my curls are popping. Look at these babies. I had it twisted up. I had one big fat twist right here since last night. Actually, no, all day yesterday. I actually went into work with that twist. It's so few people in the gym at night that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this twist in. If we get busy, I'll untwist it, and I didn't untwist it. So I had that twist in for almost 24 hours. So yeah, I think that's why. So let's see, what else? Thank you guys. Don't forget, shameless plug, if you want to get a Crystal Vader t-shirt, go over to my Teespring. T-shirts, hoodies, all that. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Pinta, Tanya, I'm just going to call you Tanya. Congrats. Hi from Virginia. Oh, another Virginian. Hey. I have you on YouTube. It's all good. Yes. Thank you. Hey, Lena. Mama's Boys Comic says, I think they found you at RTR. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They did not. I didn't keep this a secret, Tanya. At the time that they reached out to me, I shared it on my channel. Again, this all happened in 2018, guys. Before September, like months before September, because we didn't even decide to meet up for my main trip until they happened to see a video of me talking about my main trip. So this was like, wow. I want to say maybe winter or so of 2018, maybe spring. Anyway, so yeah, either midwinter or very early spring of 2018. So I didn't keep it a secret. I said that when I knew that they were going to go ahead and go with me, first I did mention in the video that they reached out to me. Then I mentioned, months later when they said they really wanted me for the project. I mentioned that in the video. Then when we set a date to meet up, I mentioned that in the video. And then when I was filming my live video while they were actually filming me, if you look, they're sitting behind me in the back of Cardinal, like in the back, they're crouched, and they were filming me as I was live. So I mentioned on that live, I'm being filmed for the PBS documentary right now. So I always kept people in the loop. If you're new to the channel, then I haven't said much about it lately because we've been just waiting to see if it would get picked up. If somebody happened to ask about it in the comments section of this last, 6-7 months, then I would say, hey, I don't know what's going on with it, because I really didn't. I did not know that it got picked up. Literally did not know until maybe 2 months ago that it got picked up, and they were just waiting for it to go live. Yes, I am in episode 2 is my episode just on me, and episode 6 I'm shown in that episode because that's all about RTR. Mama's Hand wants to know if I will probably at some point settle down in a place and call it home, maybe 10 to 20 years from now. I plan on being more nomadic as long as I can. My ideal situation would be probably finding some land like in Arizona or New Mexico and putting 2 shipping container homes on there, one for me to call a home base and one for me to Airbnb. That would be my ideal situation. I would love to have that happen for me in the next 10, 15, 20 years. Brian wants to know 10 things you would do differently when you first opened the door and drove off. Brian, can you email that question to me and let me put it in my Q&A series? I don't want to hog this live up for that because this is really talking about the PBS documentary. I would love it if you would just email that to me, like legit, seriously, please, because that's a great question, and I'm really trying to get these this Q&A series off the ground. I filmed two videos so far for it, but I need you guys to send me those questions. So my email is crystal@crystalvanner.com. If one of my mods will put that on this on the screen for me, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, and it's down below in the description box as well. You got to scroll. That description box has a lot of info, guys. Scroll. But yeah, that's a great question. I would love to do a video dedicated just to that. Thank you so much. Okay, that's again the question. I was in the background in episode 6, seated in the Vanner family camp. Yeah, our campfire, there was a lot of us there. Yeah, so I was looking, make sure V wasn't in there, because I remember when they were there. So, but then I realized, oh, she was like off to the side. I believe she told them she didn't want to be filmed. So yeah, so I was just making sure. Really got to go on a Vanner binge watching spree of all the old videos. Yes, Tanya, I would love that if you went on a Vanner binge watch of all the videos. And if you guys haven't watched any of the older videos, definitely go back and watch them at your leisure. I have a whole playlist that starts from the excuse me, the last day in Sticks and Bricks all the way through now. And I have like, oh my gosh, almost, I think I'm going on 900 videos on the channel. So yeah, it's a lot, but you know. Yes, this is the Independent Lens series on YouTube. And yeah, it is the Independent Lens series on YouTube, which is a part of PBS publication. So yes. Let's see, what else? Thank you guys for all the congrats. I appreciate it. I missed what happened. So I was on a PBS documentary, and I will put the link down below. If you want to find it now, go over to my community tab and you'll see it there. Thank you so much, Mama's Boys. Okay, Mga, thank you for definitely check it out and share it, okay? Thanks for taking your break and spending time with me here. Have you been recognized more since you've done the documentary? The documentary just legit came out last night, so no. Okay, someone's answering somebody's question. I will leave that. I tried posting the link, but it will not let me. Oh, Autumn, you're not a mod. That's why. So one of the moderators needs to do that. If a moderator could jump on real quick and do that, then that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, if you're not a mod, it's not going to let you do it. Sorry. Tanya says, Crystal, your channel is about to explode. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Because I have so many plans for the channel that having it blow up and hit the stratosphere like some other people do and go viral even would be great, because I'm trying to take all the resources earned from YouTube and Patreon and put them back into the channel to up the content level, up the quality, and just make for a better channel altogether. I want to be steadily improving and increasing and growing and learning and giving you guys what you deserve for being loyal watchers and Vanner family members. You know, I don't take that title lightly. I don't throw that word around lightly. There are some who have been here since day one, year one, and I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. I even go back a lot of times and reread comments from lives and comments from specific videos where I was venting, because the positivity and the love you guys share with me in some of those video comments sections, they help me to remember why I'm doing this. Like, this is not the reason I started the channel, but now the channel has grown to the point where I need to stay. Every time I think about, you know what, I'm done with YouTube, forget it. They're not going to push me. They're not going to give me the recognition that I deserve. And I think that almost daily. So I go back and realize you're not doing this just for you. You're not doing this just for money. You're also doing this for the people who need to see you, who need to see someone who looks like you within this nomadic, van dwelling, living in a vehicle community. And so when I stop, think, remember that, and get all my good advice from Miss K, thanks, Miss K, it makes me remember, oh yeah, it's not about you anymore. It's not just your video diary anymore. It's not just for people who know you personally to keep track of you and make sure you're okay and see that you're not crazy for doing this. It's taken on a whole new meaning. It's a whole new animal. It's a whole new beast. So I have to remind myself that often because I want to quit YouTube every week. Oh, Lord. Oh, thank you for posting the link, Los and Clarity. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. The link for the documentary is in the comments right now. It's also on my community tab. It's also on my Instagram, and I will be putting it in the description box of this video once we are done. I am almost at 20,000 subscribers. The last time I checked, I was at 19,700 and something. I don't remember the last two digits. So we're getting there slowly but surely. So I do appreciate that. Guys, thank you so much. Yes, my son's mother, YouTube is hard work, and a lot of people don't realize that because they're like, oh, you just use your cell phone, it ain't no big deal. First of all, I think it's harder to do everything on a cell phone, to film and to edit. So I edit on my cell phone. I don't pull out my laptop and have all this fancy schmancy software. I don't have any of that going on. So what is that noise? That's one of my devices making noise. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm getting emails. My bad. So I think people don't realize, they're like, oh, get a job, you bum, you e-bagger, you're lazy, blah, blah, blah. Do you know how many hours it takes for me to film and edit a 10-minute video? I would say on average for one 10-minute video, it's at least maybe 3 hours. And I've cut that down. It used to take me like 6. And I now am taking like my day off, usually a Friday or a Saturday. I will do a bunch of videos. I'll just film a bunch of videos that day, and then throughout the week I'll edit them. Like, I'm trying to have a stockpile of a couple of months of videos. That's why when you guys see videos, a lot of times you are weeks behind actually what's happening with me. So that's why I try not to give too much away when I do a live, or too much away when I'm answering comments. Or I'll just say, that information's coming soon, or keep watching. You'll see that in a little bit, because you guys are weeks behind. I have videos on the platform already uploaded and put into a private, unlisted, either unlisted or private, so you can't see them, but I see them. And I have it all the way through mid-February. So I'm trying to have a stockpile of video, because Lord forbid, Creator forbid, universe forbid, something happens to me and I get too busy or get ill. I just like having that stockpile of videos that I can just make it public. You know what I'm saying? Just boop, click it from private or unlisted to public, and not have to worry about filming or being like, oh shoot, I gotta film to this week's videos. When I was doing that, I felt so stressed. Now I'm just pretty much filming everything. I'm getting lots of good advice again from Miss K, who once this channel blows up, Miss K is gonna be on the payroll, because if it weren't for her, I probably would have quit YouTube back in the summer for good. And if it weren't for her, a lot of these videos that you're getting would not have been shot, because she gives me great advice, great ideas, marketing. She's just a phenom when it comes to that. So she'll definitely be on the Crystal Vanner payroll when the money starts coming in. Make sure you keep everything on my bill, okay? Itemize it. I'm gonna start paying on it soon. I love you so much, Miss K. But yeah, I just see that it is bigger than me. It's definitely bigger than me, because I'm not the sprinter, Instagram, bikini model van life. That's not what this is about. This is legit, real life. I hope this video doesn't get dinged, but I'm about to cuss. Shit happens. It happens. It happens in van life. And not everybody can afford a $60,000 van and then put another $30,000 into the build. That's not reality for most people. It's just not. But that's who's getting pushed on the platform, because it's pretty and it looks good, and it makes you feel good. And not everybody has that kind of money. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so what about people like me? I'm poor AF, you know? So what about people like me that still want to live this lifestyle, but I can't afford that $60,000 vehicle? Hell, I can't even afford a $5,000 vehicle. So what are we supposed to do? Just not have representation, not have someone to look at and look up to and see that it can be done? Not to mention being black, not to mention being a black woman by herself doing this. What kind of encounters I have to come up, you know, in face, repairs. I'm being, okay, stop traveling, hunker down, work, get it fixed, then go back to traveling again. Like, you want to see the real. You want to see the real. I want to see the real. I didn't see the real when I was watching these videos before I started. I wasn't seeing the real, but I know myself and I know how strong I am. And I was like, I can do this. I'm not gonna be able to do it like they're doing it, but I know I can do a version of this. And so I need to represent for everybody. Aretha wants to know how I'm doing on the jobs. Stay tuned, keep watching. That's one of those things that I'm talking about in upcoming videos. Los. He says maybe it's time to change how you film and edit. Los is a photographer and wants me to get a camera so badly. Life of Los. I'm gonna ask you guys to go on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, follow him. He has beautiful photography. Thank you, Jewel. Someone wants to know what editing software I use. Stay tuned. That's coming. I guess I can share with you because it is on my website. I want to ask a question, and please email me. Don't put it in the comments here or down below if you're watching the replay. If anyone is very, very, very familiar with WordPress, like you know it well, and you're also familiar with the SSL certificate, I'm having an issue with mine. I have the certificate up there, but it keeps saying that there's a privacy warning, so a lot of people are not going to my website. There are no issues with my website. If you do want to go on my website and that privacy thing pops up, or you know, like it's warning you that your information might be shared, I don't know what's going on with my SSL certificate. Please email me and help me work this out, because I have been trying for months to get my website to stop showing that, and I am struggling. So crystal@crystalbanner.com, Q&A questions there, and if you have any insight on this SSL certificate for whatever, I don't even know what that stands for, but anyway, I've YouTubed it, I have Googled it, I've done all the steps, and it still keeps showing. So that's a little side note. So on the website, if you happen to go to the website and you just say, go to website anyway, you're good. Nothing's going to happen. Your computer's not going to crash. Your phone's not going to crash. Nothing's going to happen. It's just my certificate is wonky, but trust me, it's safe. So if you go there, there is a section, I believe it's still up and available, I'm not sure, but there is a section that says courses, which is basically classes. So I'm going to be in this new year, I'm hoping by mid-new year, if by mid-2020, if not closer to the end of 2020, I'm going to be doing some courses basically on how to start a YouTube channel and maintain a YouTube channel only using your cell phone or mobile device, you know, whether that's a tablet or a cell phone. So yeah, those will be for purchase. So that's why I'm not giving too much for free away just yet. So, but there will be some teaser stuff here on YouTube to get you, you know, excited about wanting to buy the course. So that's going to be coming. Like I said, big things coming for the channel, guys. But these things were in works before the PBS documentary came out. So I've just been sitting in the cut, working them all out on paper. Will the rest of them play this week? So all of the episodes for this PBS documentary are up. They're all up. I will put the link to the whole playlist of them and the link to my episode by itself. So if you want to go there now before I do that, Definitely go to my Instagram. The link is there on my bio of my Instagram. Again, the link is also in the community tab here on YouTube as well. Um, the link is posted. It is also, if you scroll up in the comments, you'll see it. One of the mods, can you guys put that up again? Just kind of keep it going. Don't spam us, but you know, every couple, we got like 20 more minutes, so maybe every 5 minutes, throw it up there for the people jumping on. Just throw that link up again, and then maybe in another 5 minutes, throw it up again. Shay says, I asked Crystal to do a how-to over the shoulder of her editing a vid so we can learn. Yes, Shays, you did ask me that, but these courses have been in the works for, I've had this idea probably for almost 2 years on doing this, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do them for free on YouTube. And I realized that my time is worth a few bucks and that I wanted to sell them. So it's taken me this long to decide that my time is valuable. And if YouTube's not going to push me like I believe they should, then I have to seek and do income a different way. And I think giving all that away for free is not a good use of my time or my talents. And I hope that doesn't sound arrogant, because that's not how I intend it to be. They're not going to be expensive courses, but yeah, they will be something you'll have to pay for. And each one will build from the very beginning of, just naming your channel all the way through advanced editing in the 2 apps that I have used. So yeah. Crystal, your presence on YouTube is an inspiration. Oh, thank you, Gigi. I cannot pronounce your name. Samijo? You have inspired me to see a woman of color doing this courageous lifestyle. You have motivated me to do the same in the future. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I want us to have a tribe of all color women traveling together. Like, that would be a caravan. Oh my gosh, could you see that? Black, brown, yellow, pink, purple, orange. All women traveling together. I mean, I love my men. I love you guys, but just to see women empowering each other and doing this as solo women and meeting up every few months or so and just encouraging each other to keep going, because it can be difficult out here being a solo traveling woman in a predominantly man's nomadic world. And sometimes men can be jerks. I mean, I love y'all. For the most part, y'all not. But some of you are, especially within this community. Not every solo woman is looking for a man. Not every solo woman wants you. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Clarity says you help people see the doable for all of us. I'm trying to let people know that you don't have to have lots of money, be rich, famous, and have a dad who's a carpenter or a brother who's a builder build out your van to make this work. I mean, my van is a no build. And I believe Bob Wells did a no build on one of his minivans for a woman who I actually met that woman before. So yeah, I mean, it's not rocket science. It doesn't have to be. And thanks to Los, who's, I don't know if he's still on the feed, but thanks to him, I now know how to do my power, my solar, my batteries. If it weren't for him being able to and willing to teach me, and he is a teacher, and I'm going to put you out there, Los, because you need to be teaching this. You need your own YouTube channel teaching people this, because you break it down so easy. Like, if I can learn this, anybody can learn this. He breaks it down so easy. We're going to get you on YouTube one of these days, soon. But yeah, I want him to start a channel where he's breaking this down very budget friendly, very easy, very doable for people like me who are like, I ain't got thousands of dollars to put thousands of watts of solar on top of my vehicle. And how do I add to it later when I do have another couple bucks, you know? So yeah. Lena says, really, I don't like the big rigs that much. That's why I like your build, because I can do what you do. And I'm one of those people that changes my mind frequently. Blame the bipolar, blame whatever you want. But I like my no build because I can pull it all out and redo it if I want. You know, I don't want a permanent kind of build, because then you're stuck with it. Like, if I were to get cabinets, upper cabinets built like I thought I wanted, what if that didn't give me enough headroom when I was standing? Or what if I ended up not liking it, or it was too heavy? Like, you would hate to pay all that money for that kind of build and then rip it out because you didn't like it. Autumn says, I believe you will have more than 20K subscribers before the month ends, especially with the PBS doc dropping yesterday. It was really very good. Thanks, Autumn, for watching that. And I want to say a special shout out to Carla W. And I don't know if she's on here, but her comments were on there before my comments were on there. So Carla found that. I don't know how she found it, but Carla W found those videos and she was commenting. Like I said, they reached out to me and sent me the links, and I'm like, I went to comment, and Carla's comment was already there before mine. Like, I was the second person to comment. I'm like, dang, Carla is on it. I don't know how she found it, but she was on it. Special shout out to you, Carla W. Thank you so much for being a Vanner fan or family member and for commenting quite frequently. I appreciate that. Cynthia says, hey, Crystal, thanks for keeping it real because life is not always glamorous. No, it is not. It is rarely glamorous, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever had a glamorous moment in my life. I've had good moments. I've had fun moments. I've had great moments, but glamour, no, I'm just not that kind of chick. But thank you. Yeah, life is not glamorous, and it's not always fun, and it's not always positive. It's not always good. And I think people need to see that, because getting into this lifestyle and not having all different perspectives and knowledge, you may get into it and be like, oh, wow, I did not know this was something that could happen, and then you're going to be out of it just as quickly as you're into it. And a lot of channels that I watched back in 2014, 2015, when I started this, don't exist anymore because people are just like, nah, I can't do it anymore. Sharon says, exactly, that's why I like you. That's why I watch you, because you're the real deal. LA Gun says, you are shining today. LA, I have got to get with you once this van gets fixed and come over there. Maybe by the time I get over there, the weather will be warm and I can get in that pool. Bye, Los. Love you. Los has been a good friend for a long, long time. So if you guys don't know the story, I'm going to tell the story, Los. If you guys don't know the story about how Los and I met, he was a Vanner fan or family member in the beginning. And when I first got Not Your Mama's van, within, I think, maybe a month of owning it, I needed a safety inspection because Virginia requires safety inspection. And 2 of my tires did not pass inspection. It was 2 of my tires, and my rear light on my tag did not let it pass inspection. And so I made a video about it. And I got an email from Los saying, hey, what gas station did you take your vehicle to? And I told him what gas station. Well, he's like, send me the address. And I'm like, is this person, like, what's that about? But it didn't mean anything to me. It was like, it's a gas station address. He's not asking for my address. So I sent it to him. And he said, I'm going to bring you some tires. And I'm like, whoa, what? So he did. He brought me some really good quality used tires. And it passed inspection. He rode with me to the nearest auto parts place when he came and changed the light bulb for me, got the light bulb, changed it for me. And he went back, and he was not even close. He is about 3.5 hours away in a different part of Virginia. So he came up one day, brought the tires to the gas station, got the light bulb, put it on. They put the tires on for me and ran it back through inspection. It passed, and he went on about his way. He would not let me pay him anything because I was working at the school, so he wouldn't let me give him any money. He wouldn't let me take him out to eat. He was like, nope, just going to get back on the road, get back down here. So 3.5 hours to me, 3.5 hours back, and we have been friends ever since. And that was probably, let's see, I got Not Your Mama's van in the winter of 2015, like November, December. So that had to have been either the very end of 2015 or the very beginning of 2016. So we've been friends ever since. So that's the story of Life of Los. And he's one of those people I can call and vent to, and he will just talk. And he's got big ideas and big plans, and I can't wait for him to do what he needs to do and get his rig and get on the road and do his thing, because he is going to be such a godsend to people like me who just love this real deal, and helping with people getting solar put on. Like, that's going to be a business for him. Definitely. He will not, he's going to be very budget friendly when it comes to installing solar and batteries and stuff like that, because you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on it. You really, really don't. Thank you, Clarity, for putting that link up again. How wide is your van in the back sideways? Thanks, a great question, Lena. Email that to me and I will put that in the Q&A series. I really need Q&A series questions. So if you don't mind, Lena, emailing that to me, crystal@crystalvanner.com. And I will do a measurement and I will talk about my bed and I'll talk about my height. I'll talk about all that in that video, because I know that's probably why you're asking, because the bed is that way that now. So yes, definitely. So hey Shays. Again, thank you for appreciating me. I appreciate you, Shays. You have been a die-hard Vanner fanner family member. I don't know when you started watching, but you hit hard when you did. Shays is a behind the scenes, one of those people that's probably in my top 10 list of people who just randomly sends me things, randomly drops a little PayPal money. And I'm not talking little bits of money. Hate to put you on like that, Shays, but yes, if it weren't for Shays, I honestly probably would not have this van. That's how much Shays has helped me. And Shays is in the military, serving our country across the seas in Afghanistan. Thank you so much for serving this country, Shays. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And when you come back, I know you're coming back for a quick break to see family and stuff, but I really would love to meet you when you come back. So don't forget to email me when your dates and plans, and I'm hoping I can get to meet you. Love you so much. Clarity says, you don't sound selfish at all. Very good point. Maybe it's a teaser tip here and there, but the nitty gritty should be available for purchase. That's right. Mama's Hand wants to know what's my favorite wine. Ooh. So I haven't had wine in so long, you guys. I have not had any wine since, wow, I want to say maybe June or July, I think. Sometime in the end of the summer. And here we are in January. You guys know I like my wine. So my favorite wine, and it was introduced to me through a Vanner Fanner family member at the RTR 2019. And I want to say her name was Carol. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name. Very sweet lady. It is Stella Rosa Black. Oh my gosh. That wine is the best. The best. I used to be a strictly like Moscato kind of wine drinker because I like sweet wines. I don't like wines that taste like liquor, and I don't like liquor at all. I just don't like the way alcohol tastes, so I don't drink any hard liquors. But yeah, Stella Rosa Black, my favorite wine. Shar says, so excited for you, Crystal. Were you more nervous or excited when doing the documentary? I was actually quite excited. I wasn't nervous just because I've been on YouTube for so long, and it was just the two guys. It wasn't like it was a live filming or something. That would probably make me nervous. But yeah, it was just fun. They made me very relaxed. It was very easy to work with them. Yeah, and if there was anything I was doing, they just said, hey, Crystal, the way they corrected me was just very kind and very made me at ease. Oh, okay, no problem. Like I said, my biggest thing was not looking at the camera. They didn't want me looking directly into the camera lens to kind of talk to them and look at them, because they were asking me questions and I was answering it. So you don't hear them ask me questions, but you just hear me speak. Hi, everybody jumping on. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Yay, we got lots of thumbs up. Appreciate it. Twisted Tresses says, hi, Crystal, just watched your episode on PBS. You were great. Congratulations. Inspiring. Thank you. Thank you. C says, I'm glad a woman of color is doing this. Yes. Shay says, it's weird how people scrutinize brown and black folk when they value themselves. No one questions Netflix and those. Okay. You're right, guys. You're right. I'm going to let that one. Yay. Stella Rosa is a good wine. It really is. Thank you guys for watching the documentary. Don't forget to share it. Guys. Shay says Life of Los is a real man. Not many of them out there. Glad you found him. Yes, he is definitely, like, anytime I have a question about anything, definitely that's one of the first people I will be hanging out with and visiting once the van gets fixed. I just can't drive very far right now. And again, that's happening this Friday. I want everyone to, fingers crossed, pray, sage, and smudge, because this Friday, the 17th, 2 days, I go to get the next repair done, and it's going to be either 140 or 500. That was the gap, depending on what he has to do. So I want you guys to really legit reach out to whatever You do spiritually, tongue twister, spiritual wise, and pray that it's the 140 fix and not the 500 fix. Because legit, that's pretty much my whole check. So yeah, yeah, we need that fix to be the 140 fix. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I'm asking my Vanner Fanner family to hook that up for me. Crone Crone says glamour on the road, question mark. I wore earrings one day when I was on the road. Definitely. It doesn't, when you're on the road, really tees and jeans, or tees and shorts and, you know, Crocs, old tennis shoes, like the glamour does not happen. I've never been a makeup wearer anyway, so I'm definitely not doing that. The most you might get is a little lip gloss here and there. That's about all you're gonna get. I don't even own a stitch of makeup. I do have a little bit of a lip gloss, and the only reason I have that is because the last time we did the Maryland meetup, one of the ladies brought samples of some line that she was selling, and the lip gloss was a really nice one, and I got one, and I still have that same lip gloss. I think that was 2 years ago. So yeah, that's the only reason why I have a lip gloss, and so I'll throw that on if I'm dressing up. uh, um, can we get that link thrown up one more time? We have a couple more minutes. If we can throw that link up one more time. Someone is saying the link doesn't work. Oh, well, I will be going and dropping it in the description box of this video. You can also go to my community tab and my Instagram and find it there. LA Gun says, get over it by July 2020 by the pool. Yes, yes, yes. I will be at LA's house sipping my wine by the pool. Yes, ma'am. Mama San says, I know that wine. It's sweet. A friend of mine. I don't find this Stella Rosa black wine sweet. I find Moscato much sweeter, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Sharon wants to know, can you do a vlog on nomads with physical disabilities? If I find a nomad with a physical disabilities that's willing to be on my channel, then of course I will. If you happen to be in the Virginia, DC, Maryland area and you want to volunteer for that, then I will gladly find you, again, once the van is drivable to a, you know, further distance, then yes, I will definitely do that. Because my disability is, even though I mean, I'm not on disability, I do have a joint condition, so I kind of have a disability, but mine is not really stopping me so much as some of the disabilities I think you're probably referring to, more heftier disabilities. So I would gladly do that. It's really difficult being stationary and finding people who are willing to be on my channel. I found it quite difficult to find people willing to be on my channel, even when I was doing my tour videos, because I actually had, and I've never said this, but back when I was doing a lot of tour videos, like at the RTR, I actually had people turn me down for tours because they wanted to be on Bob's channel and not mine, and they didn't want their video on both channels. So I had people tell me that to my face. So yeah, you know, I wasn't big enough for them. I wasn't a big enough channel for them. So yeah, I've had people tell me that. It is what it is. But yeah, once I'm back on the road, it's a little easier to do that, to find people to tour, because a lot of times if I'm camped and there are people around, I will go around and ask people, can I do a tour on my YouTube channel of your vehicle? Are you open to, you know, and you don't have to be on the video, just your voice. I've done videos like that. If you go back and look at my tours playlist, I have Judy's Airstream. She was not even, she was just her voice in the background. Sugar's trailer, Sugar wasn't even there. She left me by myself. She gave me some specs written down and said, I don't even want to have my voice on the video. And so her trailer is up there with just my voice talking about it. But she did go in the comments and answer questions that I wasn't able to answer. So yeah, it's just difficult. A lot of people don't want to be on YouTube. They don't want their face on YouTube. And it's not because they're hiding or running. Just some people just don't want to be on YouTube. And I get it. So it's cool. But I'll try. It's right now I'm stationary. So doing tours is pretty much non-existent unless you are actually out there traveling and meeting up in the areas where these people are being nomadic at. Like, no one's being nomadic in the part of Virginia I'm in. Although, found someone and I put my card on their windshield. And if you're watching this right now at the library, because that's where you're parked as well, and you've been parking at my Planet Fitness parking lot, I've seen your van. I know you're living in it, the green vehicle. I know it's you. Hit me up. I put my card there. I asked you on the back, are you living in your van too? Email me. And if you don't have a Planet Fitness membership and you want a shower, I work the overnight shift. Come on in, bring that card in with you that I put on your windshield, and I'll let you take a shower, okay? All right. So it's been an hour. I said I was only going to do an hour. I'm going to scroll back through and see what questions there are. I'm not going to answer any of the comments because I want to make sure I get those questions answered. And see if I'm missing anything. Because I got to go to bed, guys. You know, I go to bed somewhere between 2 and 3 in the afternoon, and I wake up around about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Take my time getting ready, eating stuff, packing my overnight snacks, and then I go to work from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So it's about my bedtime right now. And I will again go in the description box of this video and put the link to the whole playlist of videos, and then I'll also put the link of just my episode as well. Thanks for watching the PBS documentary. I don't think I have any more questions. If I missed your question, or if you're watching the replay of this and you have a question, by all means email it to me at crystal@crystalvanner.com. Put Q&A in the subject line because, again, I'm trying to grow this Q&A series for this year, and I want to be able to post at least 2 videos a month answering your direct questions. That way you help not only answer your own question, but maybe a question somebody else in the Vanner family has as well. It's making it much easier to find that specific question because it'll be a video dedicated just to that question. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the PBS special. Thanks for watching my channel. And if you want to partner with me, this is a big deal. For as little as $1 a month, go over to Patreon because I'm really trying to do some big things on this channel, guys, and I can only do it with your help. Keep watching, keep thumbs upping, keep sharing the videos, watch the PBS special, share that on all your platforms. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being Vanner family. Thank you for riding with me and living this journey with me. I love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye. Mwah.